Today we're going to be building one of the most overpowered and also complicated redstone machines in Minecraft. I've been wanting to do a lot of farm work with crops and stuff like that, but I'm down bad. We don't really have a lot of the crops we need. We just made the super farm that has all the crops in Minecraft, but we also don't really have any bone meal. I need bone meal. I've basically been finding myself every single day. I'm like, yo, I gotta do something. Let me grab some bone meal. I got like 20 bone meal. So we're just down bad. That's what we're doing today. We're making a bone meal farm, but this one is a special bone meal farm because it's absolutely ridiculous. It's absolutely absurd. It is one of the most complicated redstone machines that you will probably see in Minecraft, but it's also crazy. You flick a lever, you get 500 bone meal an hour. It is quite absurd. So we're gonna go ahead, snag this shulker box back. This farm, man, it's very impractical. And also this cactus, it hasn't grown. I don't know why, but it just doesn't want to grow. It doesn't want to give me any cactus, but it looks sick, and that's all that matters. Now, believe it or not, this is all you need. I do need to actually turn those pistons into sticky pistons, and I probably think a slime farm is coming soon because we only have like a few slime balls left, and then some really cool projects I want to do with some flying machines, but we'll save that for the future. We also need buckets of water and then a moss block, which I should be able to just carve out of the ground somewhere, but it's surprisingly simple, which is a little scary. Like anytime I do a redstone project and it's like the tutorial is really complicated and then there's not a lot of redstone parts, it scares me. I would rather have like 50 pistons for some reason than like 3 pistons, because you know if you place one of those pistons wrong, you're just majorly screwed. So we're gonna steal this moss block. That's fine because we'll still touch this. Boom, it's like nothing ever happened. Also need to fill these guys with water, and then yeah, looks about right. We have like just exactly what we need, which is always scary. So we'll probably be making a few return trips, but we do need to scout out a very important area. And that is because where I make this farm is going to be the location of my second Afk Alley, or Afk Alley V2. If you guys remember Craftnite season 1, you'll remember I had this huge area of farms built over water, and I called it Afk Alley because basically I would AFK in one spot and it would be AFKing like 4 or 5 of my farms. So this kind of what I'm planning to do here is build all my AFK farms in one location, and I'm looking for a specific area I know I've seen before, and it's a village. Oh, please tell me there's villagers. Please tell me there's some villagers here. Yes. Oh my gosh, let's go. Okay, we need this village because I plan on making an iron golem farm and also some like automatic wheat and carrot farms, and I'd seen this village a few times before, and it's a whole lot easier transporting villagers that are close. So now we just have to find an area close to here, but not too close, because I really don't want to build it really close to this village and it mess up potential like spawns. So this is a little bit hilly over here. What about over here? Nope, way too hilly. Honestly, I could just clear out and level this area out a bit. So I'm pretty sure, I mean, there's enough room, and I know I could put like an iron golem farm right here. I could put bone meal farm right here. We could do like the flying machine farm. Yeah, I think this should be enough. Worst case, I just in the future take dirt and expand it out manually, which shouldn't be too rough. So yeah, let's go deforest an entire area. Whoa, what? There have been like a weird amount of thunderstorms on the server recently. All right, let's see, how much did we get done? Did we get all right, yeah, that's just solid enough. I mean, we'll just build the farm right here. It's a pretty compact farm and awesome. I got the whole squad rolling up on me, man. Just leave me alone. So the way this farm works, it's very simple. Basically, the way moss blocks work, I'll show you on this mountain over here. If you guys didn't know, they have a really interesting property where if you place a moss block in the ground and it's surrounded by stone and you bone meal the moss block, it will actually transform some of the surrounding stone blocks into moss blocks. Like I can mine these. You can basically keep repeating the process over and over if I just bone meal and bone meal. So the way this farm works is you basically take advantage of that mechanic, and we are going to be creating a stone generator, not a cobblestone, but a stone generator. So there's gonna be a moss block somewhere like here. It'll bone meal it. It'll turn all these into moss blocks, and then it keeps pushing it out, keeps generating more. It's kind of crazy, but that's just like a very short overview of how how this farm works. Ah, shoot. I didn't bring any building blocks, but good thing your boy just actually made an automatic smelter. Just look at that. Oh, it's always crazy how fast those minecart hopper loads. Wait for it to fully load, click the lever, and then, yeah, we should have 2 stacks of stone in a few minutes or so. All right, to fill you guys in, listen, I'm just doing a bunch of complex redstone, and it's like, what do I say? Like, I'm literally just following the tutorial. This is a Shulkercraft tutorial. I'll leave a link down below in the description, as always, but I really don't want to flick the lever. Okay, well, let's flick the lever. Let's just see if it all works out. We flick the lever, and this should make a... Oh, that is a little too fast, it looks like. Yeah, I don't know. Did I do something wrong? It should be... Oh, I mean, I see the redstone working, so I think this is going to work, but basically, this is just a little redstone clock here. You flick it, and when this block extends, it creates a pulse that will push these pistons, which will push the stone. But over here, we actually have furnaces. Another little fun fact, if you have a furnace, pistons cannot move furnaces. So they basically act as like obsidian blocks, which is really crazy because it's just a furnace. So it seems like things are going good. I'm just still more redstone up top and then some collection system over here. But I got you guys with the updates along the way. All right, and I think for the redstone up top, this is it. So we've just added another bit of redstone here so that once this system is powering, it's gonna be, this redstone clock is gonna be powering like everything. So once it gets the redstone signal, I don't know how it's gonna get over here, but it's gonna get, oh, I think it's gonna like get sent up and then this is gonna, okay, yeah, I think so. I don't want to turn on yet though, because now we got some really complicated stuff so that when this gets powered off, the trap doors are gonna open, and when it opens, the water's gonna flow out, and then if there's any, you know, seeds or azalea bushes or moss carpets, it'll break these, push them over here, and now we have the collection system to build. Like, I really wish I could do like step-by-step things. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not that amazing of a Minecrafter to do this in real time and like explain it, but yeah, we just have to make the collection system and also like the bone meal conversion system. So I'll try to explain that when I'm doing it. Alrighty, so what I have just done is make this really weird looking system, but to break it down, these 3 hoppers right here, any bone meal generated from this farm will be sent to this chest where I can collect it, I can use it, you know, I can just, you know, take it out, bada bang, bada boom, we go use it for whatever we need. But what makes this farm really cool and interesting is that it's self-sustaining, meaning once I flick this lever, I will never have to supply bone meal to make more bone meal, which a lot of farms typically you have to supply like an infinite supply of fuel or whatever to make it running. Nah, this is just like you put some bone meal in and you get infinite bone meal out. So the way that works is the other 3 hoppers. So basically these 3 hoppers, if any bone meal is generated from them, they'll get sent over here to this dropper system, which basically is an item elevator that goes right the way up, and then it goes into these hoppers, and then it goes back to this dispenser, which you put the initial bone meal in to keep things running. So basically half the bone meal generate, you get to keep, the other half goes back to making more bone meal. So it's a really ingenious design, and I've built this farm before, but this is a different design, which is pretty interesting. But yeah, we are nearly there, so we should be flicking the lever, turning this farm on very, very, very soon. So once this farm is done, we're gonna be like making it look actually sick, because what I normally do with my farms is I build them and then they work and they look like crap. They look like an eyesore basically. But I'm gonna spend quite a while, like, because I don't want to expose the magic of this farm. Also, I think we can clean up the redstone a little bit, you know, just tidy things up a bit. Like, look at this redstone line just looks atrocious, and this is what he tells me to do in the video, Shulkercraft. Like, bro, we gotta keep it a little bit more classy than this. But I believe if I put bone meal in here, the farm, it should be ready. So let's see, you flick this lever. Is it bone mealing? Okay, well, the redstone signal's not even getting here. Oh, did I do it? I think I did it. Bro, okay. Something is not right with this farm. I don't know what. My redstone is off somewhere. I just can't tell where. Okay, so I think the problem that we have going on is this loop is too fast. Like, it goes around way too fast, which makes the pistons misfire and have like, it's like slightly off. The speed is like just a few milliseconds too fast, and it ends up creating cobblestone. And if it makes cobblestone, the cobblestone can't be bone mealed into moss blocks, which will just break this farm. So I've just extended this out and added these extra repeaters. So hopefully we just create a long longer signal so that it gives more time, and it might not be as efficient, but I'm really just hoping that it just works, because if this fix doesn't work, it looks like we're probably gonna have to go and remake this farm. So let's do this. Let's flick this, and okay, sweet. That is a much longer delay, which is exactly what we wanted. Let's give this a whirl. So that's basically what we want to happen, is we want it to be turned into stone and then it push. But what's happening? Oh, how is this happening? So now it's every other block. Okay, so it's like the outside ones are fine, but the inside ones are busted. All right, well, now we gotta turn it off again. Try to figure out this timing. I'm gonna be honest, guys, it's not looking good. I tried virtually every combination of timing and this and that and whatever I could think of, and I triple checked, you know, everything. Like, all this works. It's just that for some reason the stone generator doesn't want to time properly. Whatever it is with this design, it just doesn't want to work consistently. And if it doesn't work consistently, then it's probably not going to work at all. And like I said, I tried, and it just didn't work. So I might do a bit more research. We might just rebuild this farm and build a different one. Who knows? All right, after thinking about it for a little bit, we have a new plan of action. We are going to come back to this automatic contraption in a few days, and we're going to build a different one that I've already built before, one that I know works, and we're going to just destroy this. We got to destroy it. We're going to take it down. It just doesn't work. I went back on the video. I looked at the comments, and people were saying the same thing. It doesn't work for them. It generates cobblestone, all that bad stuff. So unfortunately, this Shulkercraft farm doesn't work. So don't build this, but that's all right, because we do have a bit of a backup plan. And our new plan is we're just going to build a temporary automatic cactus farm here, which was not on the agenda at all today. It's going to be big enough so that basically anytime someone is on the server, hopefully the cactus farm will be loaded in, and it'll be making cactus, breaking cactus, and then turn that cactus into bone meal. So go build a cactus farm. All right, we've got a really interesting design here that I don't think many people ever use in survival Minecraft, but if you guys are a fan of Skyblock, then this design might be familiar to you. Basically, the sand isn't floating, although it looks like it is. You put a piece of string down like this. You put a piece of sand on the string, so technically it's on top of a block. If you break the string, then the sand falls down, and this would also fall as well. But basically what you could do with that is you can make this really cool repeating pattern of string, sand, cactus, and then if you place a piece of cactus, or if a piece of cactus grows, it's going to instantly be broken by either string on the side of it, and it's going to fall down. I'm going to put some water here, put some hoppers, and hopefully we'll start a little cactus empire. And the only problem is we've only got about 20 cactus right now. I did steal more of Dylan's cactus. Looks like more is growing, so I'm going to keep expanding this, build up a few more layers, get it ready for a bunch of cactus to be thrown in. But I just knew this would be the easiest farm to tear down because it's only going to be up for a few days. Look at that. We've already made 2 cactus from our farm, which is like 0.8. 3 cactus. Make that 0.25 bone meal. Oh, hey, let's go, boys. I mean, it's working. We just have like 20 cactus planted, and that's it's a big problem. But listen, this is super temporary. I hope, you know, that we'll make a little bit of something. We'll make a little bit of something. It was a, you know, it was a valiant effort. I mean, it should have worked, but don't worry. We'll be back soon with the V2 of the bone meal farm. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to build a slime farm first, because this other one requires like a ton of slime. I don't have to go slime hunting. I don't know. That's the reason I chose this one, is it was just a little bit easier to make, but we ended up making it. Didn't work. And now we are here with our scuffed cactus farm. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Soon, don't worry, we'll have a working bone meal farm, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.